This is my sample Algebra B Systems of Equation project. I chose to do these two equations by graphing. First, I took the first equation, I put my point at the 4 on the y. Then I went up 3 and over 1 and drew my line. And then I did my point at -2 and I went up 1 and over 1 and I drew my line. And here is the point of intersection. So the solution is -3, -5. On this one, I graphed them. This one has a y-intercept of 4, and then I went down 2 and over 1. And then this one has a y-intercept of 3, and it went down 2 and over 1. But they don't intersect. They're parallel, so there is no solution. Here, I first add my equations and I get 9x equals 27. Then I divide by 9 to get my x, so x is 3. Then I'm going to substitute 3 in place of my x and solve for y. So I get y equals -9. On this one, I have to first multiply the first equation by -2 and the second equation by 5. So I get 10x plus 8y equals 0, and -10x plus 5y equals -65. Then I add my equations, and I divide by 13, and that gives me y equals 5. And then I substitute 5 in place of my y, and I solve for x. So I get x equals -4. Here I'm going to substitute the -2x plus 16 in place of y in the second equation. So I get 7x minus 8 multiplied by -2x plus 16 equals 10. And then I solve that for x, and I get x equals 6. I substitute 6 back in my equation, and I solve for y. I get y equals 4. Here in my word problem, I decided that x would be my senior tickets and y would be my student tickets. The first equation told me that I had 5 senior plus 14 student, which is 5x plus 14y, and that equaled 217, and that 11x, 11 seniors and 7 students plus 7y is 168. And then I multiplied the equations, and then I added them, and I substituted 13 in place. I got y equals 13, and then I substituted that in place of y and solved for x.